Okay, tonight with Jelly 007, gonna do something that kind of done once before, but I want to do it again to show off this device that a company sent me to review. It'll do 18 eggs, and that's hard-boiled eggs in an Instant Pot, which if you saw my other review, you know I love the way the Instant Pot does boiled eggs. I've never had anything get eggs this right for me. I rarely ever get them all to shell and stuff like that. Well, the Instant Pot, in my other video, as you may have seen, it did 12 eggs. Every one of them came out perfect. Now, with 18, I don't. That's what this will do. 18 eggs. I kind of expect to lose one or two. So, we're going to go through it right quick. There's my 18 eggs. There's the date. I think today is June the 27th, I believe. So, the date on these eggs are 7/22, so they're well within date. And this device is made by PACKISM, or that's who sent it to me. And you can see a little bit about it here. You can get it on Amazon. And if I can get this thing to focus, and I think it is now, it just tells a little bit about it. But it's self-explanatory. You're going to put 9 eggs on each one and set it in the Instant Pot like that right there and cook 18 eggs at one time in one Instant Pot. So with all that said, we're going to get this started. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's obvious, but that's what you do. You set the bottom, the short trivet or egg holder in the bottom of your Instant Pot, and then you set the taller one on top of it, and then obviously you set your 9 eggs around it. And I know this is a little detailed, but they gave me this to review, so I want to make sure, you know, that that I show, you know, all the ways to use it. And so that's what this is about. And it's as simple as that and as quick as that. 9 eggs on top of that. This is 1 cup of water. And there it goes. Now, right here, I'm going to lock my lid to make sure. I'm going to hit pressure cook for 6 minutes. All right, that's going to come up. It's going to cook for 6 minutes. I'm going to let it natural release for 6 minutes. And then I'm going to release the rest of the steam. And while that is cooking, I'm going to get my ice water set up right, an ice bath set up right here to put those eggs in. And you're fixing to see, as I say on my other video, you'll buy an Instant Pot for this. I mean, it cooks eggs perfect. It's the best I've ever seen. Now, with 18, it's not going to shock me if I lose 1 or 2. But if we do, we do. I mean, it's worth it. So, anyhow, I'm going to get the water set up, the ice bath, and I'll be right back. Okay, as I said, 6 minutes, and then a 6-minute natural release, which is exactly what I do with my eggs when I'm not doing 18 at a time with this. Obviously, that'll count up to 6, and when it does, we're going to release the rest of the pressure and get in an ice bath. Okay, for the record, the 6 minutes of natural release is over, and I'm going to bleed that down. I think we could probably wait, but you know what? I'm trying to keep it short, so I'm going to hold up. I'm going to stop the video and bring you back. There he is. I timed it perfect. And the pin just dropped. So, I'm going to see what they look like. And, as you can see, I think I see 1, 2, maybe 3 that are, whoops, I steamed the camera. You can see some that are cracked. I mean, they are. I think I see 3 already, but it's no crisis. I mean, even if you lose 3, you'd still have 15. It may be more than that, but it's no crisis. And they're probably okay, but they're still going in the ice bath. In fact, there's another one. See if you can see it. There's another one that's somewhat cracked. Those 2 are perfect. Those 2 are perfect. Those 2 are perfect. And definitely pretty much cracked open. As you can see, that one's good. Those both are perfect. Those are perfect. And, well, that was perfect. This one is cracked. So I've lost count on how many's cracked. And that was perfect. And that is all of them. So, I don't know how many cracked in that, and I don't normally have them cracked when it's only, 12 or so. But what I'm going to do now is let those cool just a little bit and pull them out of that water. And in fact, I'll leave it running. We're going to do it right now. Shell a couple to show you how well they shell. But we did crack a few. I might crack one of those and see how they look, if they're actually hurt or if they're okay. So, let's find one that's cracked right now. Alright, that right there is cracked, but as you can see, I believe, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, and as always, man, it is shelled just like they always do in the Instant Pot. Now, I don't lie, I don't usually have well, maybe I do every once in a while, but that was, whether it hurts them or not, I don't know, but the shells did crack. So, just so you'll know, I think it's a good device. It gets you where you can get more. I may have gotten a little hurry on that one because I did pull a little meat off with that egg. But the fact that you can cook 18 eggs in probably about 25 minutes, if you count the heat up time and all. I'm going to try and find another broken one and show you how it looks, but this is what I love about hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. They are something I couldn't do for years, which was get an egg to peel. I just was not good at it. I don't know what it was, but I just wasn't. And now, well, I thought that was a cracked one, but it was just a shell on top of it because I'm dropping my shells right in the water. So, that being said, as you can see, even the ones that crack don't seem to be hurt. So 18 eggs, let's just say 25 minutes total, and they shell perfect. And I assure you, they're cooked perfect. I'm gonna cut one before the video's over. I was just trying to find another one that was cracked, and it's just not that easy to do. You saw when I put them in here. Here's one. Here's one. Like I said, I just don't think, even though they crack, that they're hurt. I mean, they're not. They're not the white is not busted. It's not. I don't think it's hurt. So anyhow, I'm gonna turn the video off, and I'm going to finish shelling those, and then I'll cut one open and show you what hard-boiled egg does at 6 minutes and 6 minutes. And as I don't have to tell you, you can adjust those times and go either way. Make them a softer boil or a harder boil. So anyhow, I'm gonna get these shelled, and we'll cut one open. Okay, here pretty much is the finished product. Now here is two that I guess you say I got in a hurry maybe, because I did pull these off. I did, but out of 18, that's as close to losing one as I got. Even the ones that split, you can see, I mean, I could still make a deviled egg out of that. I mean, it'd be tricky a little bit, but you could. So my point is, 18 eggs, if you need 18 eggs at a time, there's nothing wrong with this. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with it. I mean, some popped, and they don't normally, when I cook them just in the Instant Pot on my steamer basket. But long story short, here's what I want to show, or if I can get my everything to work right. That is a 6-minute egg. 6 minutes pressure, high. That was high pressure, by the way. 6 minutes of high pressure and 6 minutes of natural release. If you like me, that right there, and salt and pepper. And you can see that would make a beautiful deviled egg. There's nothing wrong with it. I ain't got to tell you that. Especially if you know how to make deviled eggs. That'll work. But you don't even have to do that. This right here, although I love deviled eggs, this right here is as good as the eggs get. There they are. Put them in the refrigerator just like that. They're good for a long time. I can tell you that either. But anyhow, there's my review, or my use of the PACKISM. That's the name of it right here. I do appreciate the company sending them to me. It's a good device. Get 18 eggs, and I'll put a link below so you can find them on Amazon. And it's a very cheap device. I don't really remember the price. Like I said, they gave it to me, but I mean it's relatively inexpensive. Anyhow, there you go. In the Kitchen with Jelly. www.jelly007.com. Y'all come back to see me and have a good night.